Ahoy! Welcome back! What happened here? Something wild, pal. Why is everyone hiding? It's your evil twin, I'm afraid. Her followers have caused quite the stir. They referred to her as Feral Queen. Feral Queen? Bit of a pent-up anger issue, eh? Nothing y'all can't fix, I'm sure. Y'all right there, Zale? Hey, I'll go looking for the next ticket. You two take a breather, okay? Thanks, Artie. You've been quiet since the throne room. I know he got under your skin, but it's more than that, isn't it? He was right, in a way. I've always told myself I fight for others, that it's about protecting them, but part of me does want to be seen, to be important. That doesn't mean you're like him, Zale. He uses his power for himself. You're different. Am I, though? I see the admiration in people's eyes, and sometimes I want it. And that makes me feel like maybe I'm not as selfless as I should be. I think I need some time to sit with it. This all feels heavier than I expected. Take your time. I'll go check in with Artie. Zale, come quickly. We need you right now. Always holding back, always controlled. Doesn't it exhaust you, Valir, pretending you don't crave a taste of real freedom? Discipline isn't a weakness. I know what I'm fighting for. Discipline? Is that what you call the chains you wrap around yourself? You're just afraid to let go, to feel the power that comes with finally doing what you want instead of what duty demands. That ain't freedom. What you're talking about is chaos. And maybe chaos is exactly what you need. Yes, you're feeling it, aren't you, Valir? The rage, let it in. Embrace your fury. Get back here, you coward! Valir, Artie said... Oh, finally done moping around. We don't have all day. It's time to go. What? I was just taking a moment. We've had plenty of those. The world's not going to wait while you take a moment. Come on. I got our ticket. Fine. I'm ready. Got where ticket. And welcome back, everybody. It's Tallara, and we are deep into the Throes of the Watchmaker DLC expansion for Sea of Stars. On our last episode, we beat up Zale's evil twin, who also had a penchant for eyeliner. It seems that both of our Solstice Warriors' evil twins really like eyeliner. And as you can see, we just came face to face with Valir's. Unfortunately, it appears interacting with her, I don't know if she put some kind of curse on Valir or what, but she's certainly not acting like she normally is. In fact, no one's really acting like they normally are, including the weather. We've made it back to the town of Horloge, and it is a gloomy, rainy day here, so before we actually go chase down the evil twin, I want to spend some time just checking out the town of Horloge, check in with its residents, and see if there's anything new for us here to interact with. Feral Queen. I never should have accepted this job. I keep missing out on everything that happens. I think you're probably better out here, Rednam villager, keeping an eye on the front gate. You didn't want to see her. She was kind of creepy looking. The way she scuttled around, basically on all fours, it was very, horror movie. So, there would be 12 of them, right. So we've picked up a number of little circles with numbers on them, and yes, exactly as I hypothesized, it does look like they go into this big clock in the middle of town. Now, we've only got 2, so presumably that's not enough, but at least we know where they go now, so that's good. Looks like all of the loot points have replenished themselves as well since the last time we were actually here in Horloge, so that's cool. We can run around and grab a whole bunch of loot as we're checking in with everybody. Okay, now you're Kago. Then you're Quayshu. Looks like the kids' spirits haven't dampened, and ooh, what do we have here? Found a borosilicate lens. Is that an upgrade for Artie? It sure is. No, actually, it is not. It is a downgrade. Stronger lasers made possible by improved heat resistance, but it's not as good as the metamaterial lens we currently have equipped, so we'll just hold on to that and we can sell it. But what do we have here? Is this another mini game? Kiosk Curator. Step right up, talented travelers. Are you ready for the test of accuracy? Sure. Why not? Alright, looks like this is a mini-game for Artie specifically. Oh, and I've got to break these targets. Okay. The worst part is there's a delay, so even though it looks lined up with the laser beam, you've actually got to time it to compensate for that delay. And then it also looks like you get a multiplier if you hit multiple in a row. So you definitely want to try to do that. Alright, this is definitely going to take some getting used to. So the first time we were in the town of Horloge, we did Valier's minigame. Presumably today, we might be able to do Artie's and Zale's. Uh-oh, now we're moving. Oh god. I hate this! This makes it so much harder, holy crap! I did manage to get a gold medal on Valier's minigame. We only got a bronze to start off here. Although the kiosk curator still pats me on the back and says, well done, a fine effort indeed. Congratulations, here's your reward. And we got a clown nose. Bronze is not good enough for me though. I'm gonna need to try this minigame out a couple more times and see if we can get better. It's really all about the timing, so hopefully after some practice, we'll sort of get the hang of it. Because as I mentioned, there does appear to be a multiplier that we definitely want to try to rack up. And to do that, I gotta make sure I don't miss any shots, and obviously, I'm doing the exact opposite of that right now and missing all of the shots. Come on, Artie. We can do this. Go for gold! Whew, okay, it took me about 25 minutes of practicing, but I finally got that gold medal. Perseverance really paid off there. Truly magnificent, a spectacle worthy of legend. Wow. Congratulations, here's your reward, and we got a dielectric coating. Hopefully that was worth the pain, and presumably it'll be good for, Artie, yes. 2-bit BIM can also be used on enemies for massive damage. Cool. Alright, I'm also gonna take Glass Cannon off of Zale, because I didn't love that. He was a little bit too squishy for my liking, so we're gonna put the Spectacular Scarf on him instead. And now that we are the champions of the target shooting minigame, let's go see if we can go find Zale's minigame. Along the way, of course, we'll check in with all the poor, sad citizens. Are the werewolves finally gone? Wait, there were werewolves? I didn't see those. Oh dear. Welcome, welcome. Want to try the test of balance? Okay, this must be Zale's minigame. Let's see what this one's about. Oh no, he's got to roll on that fireball. So we, of course, do this during his ability in battle, and it is much tougher to control this orb than you'd think. The controls are not the greatest, as you would expect. Balancing on a large ball is actually rather difficult. And it looks like here, the key is going to be getting these orange stars, which give you a bit of a gravitational orbit, if you will, and pull in the stars around you. Alright, so we got bronze first try, giving us our clown nose. And now that I know what is expected of me, hopefully we can wrap out, or mark out, rather, a bit of a route. So as I mentioned, I think what we're going to need to do is just go from orange star to orange star. Now the thing that seems to really slow my time is bouncing off the walls. That completely throws off my momentum and changes my direction. The red, like, bumpers along the side, you really want to avoid those. But alright, second time we got silver. So hopefully third time's the charm and we get gold. We got bronze first, then we got silver. Let's see, third time. We're gonna go right for the orange stars. And then just go into the big clumps of stars. Grab as many as we can. Right. So far, so good. Yes, we did it! Wow! It took us 3 tries and we got bronze, silver, and then gold. Okay, that one wasn't so bad, actually. That was probably the easiest out of all 3 minigames we've done so far. The Carnival clerk says, truly magnificent, a spectacle worthy of legend. Congratulations, here's your reward. And we got a Heliacal brooch, which presumably is something for Zale. I also got an achievement, Unrivaled Wonder, for earning top rank in all 3 of Horloge's minigames. Cool, okay, so that gives sun balancing power plus 20. Perfect, we're definitely gonna equip that. Alright, so that should be all the mini-games in and around here. I should save my game, or god forbid, things crash and I lose my gold medals. You can see our main quest now is called Lycanthropic Rage, so I guess we are gonna head into werewolf territory. Are you going to Wolf Rock? Better be careful. I guess that's our next destination? I don't know. The shop's inventory keeps expanding. Make sure you've got the latest before heading out. Which shop? This shop? Popcorn, popcorn. No, she just sells popcorn. Although I do really want the refillable popcorn bucket. What we can do is sell all the clown noses that we've earned, as well as some of the equipment that we're not using. And that gets us up to 175 tokens, which isn't quite enough for that popcorn bucket, but we're getting closer. I was lucky enough to dodge the attack, but they scratched my favorite spot to stand on. Oh man. So that's crazy. Apparently, Evil Valir is a werewolf or is friends with the werewolves. Some pretty scary things have been happening lately. You stay safe, alright? I'll do my best, that's for sure. I'm surprised that all these clockwork villagers are willingly standing outside in the rain. I mean, I'm not sure exactly of their anatomy, but I'd have to assume that they might get a little rusty out here in the wet? I don't know. It looks like it's cold, dark, and wet. This sounds like the perfect opportunity to curl up inside by the fire with like a good book or something, but to each their own, I suppose. Okay, I think we're done for now, meaning our next objective is going to be to chase down Evil Valir. So we've got our ticket. We'll head to the train station. It feels safe in here, at least. Yeah, and dry, too. You have a ticket to Wolf Rock? Are you sure this is a good idea? I mean, I don't know if it's a good idea, necessarily, but we're gonna do it. A where ticket? I suppose we're headed to Wolf Rock, then. The engine's raring to go. Wanna hop aboard? Yes, please. Yeehaw! Alright, so before we go, I did notice there's a couple of other areas that we can explore, like this little area right here. There's a fishing pond. So why don't we stop here briefly and check it out. Looks like there's 2 puzzles and a fishing pond. So let's start with Goody's Pond, where right away I see a chest that's kind of hidden, and inside is a sour licorice. Very nice. That gives magic attack +1. I'll give it to Valir because she's sort of lagging behind in magic attack power. Take a look around back, which I'm glad I did. We get some sugar cubes, and it looks like there's corn over on the other side of the pond, so we'll go grab that. Then we'll do some fishing. Now, there are no actual fish, or we haven't come across any actual fish so far in our time here. We fish up little goodie bags, which honestly is very fun, and also makes sense for the name of this place, Goody Pond. So, let's see if we can catch a couple fish. We got a smaller one right here. And yep, we caught a small goodie bag, as expected. Inside was milk. Now let's go for some of these bigger ones. Oh, I got another small one. That works too. Just give me all the goodie bags. Another small goodie bag gives us 1 corn and 1 sugar. Everything you need for a balanced breakfast. I just absolutely love that the only things you can catch in the fish pond are goodie bags, and the only food you can make is carnival treats. Hey, we got a big goodie bag. Inside is 2 butter, a clown nose, and 2 corn. Ooh. The clown nose will come in handy because those are valuable items here in the clockwork world. You can sell them for a lot of tokens, so if each of these big shadows is a big goodie bag, maybe we'll try to fish all these up before we go. That one didn't have any clown noses, but it did have a bunch of ingredients, so seems worth it to grab these. Come on, goodie bag. Not sure how you're even pulling against the rod here, but it's fine. Perfect. Alright, that was some good fishing. The fishing in this game is really fun. It's very simple, to the point, and just, yeah, fun. So what do we have up here? A little puzzle. Alright. I see enemies. I see various things. Oh, there's a timer. Okay. I see. So if I do this, then that gives us a grapple point, which brings us over here. Cool, okay, so we're gonna need another grapple point there. Alright, so I guess we just need to put in place grapple points so we can grapple right across here. And first, we've got to fight some mice? Question mark? I think they're mice. They have a lot of HP, 120 HP each. Holy crap. Luckily, I do 53 damage now, so sure, the enemies are getting stronger, but so are we. Yes, they're little matchstick mice, apparently. Such interesting creatures in here in the clockwork world. Poor Zale. I really don't like him. Let's do another cannonball trampoline. That might take out 2 of the mice. Wow, we kept that going for quite some time. It didn't take out 2 mice, unfortunately. It only took out 1, but we'll take it. And then we'll do a Lunabow here. Hut! Hut! Nice. Got right through. Bignition. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The time delay between all of the bombs exploding made that difficult to time. Okay. At least I know what to expect now. It's a little better, although unfortunately Zale is still down. Let's do Heat Frog and see if we can finish this. Oh yeah, we heat frogged all day long. That was awesome. All right, cool. So from here, we obviously need another grapple point. So if I take it back from right here, that should be all we need then to get across, I think. Let's see. So back at the beginning, we flip the switch. And then across we go. 1, 2, 3. Nice. And we got another one of these mysterious tokens. Time Rune X. All right, very cool. Oh, I guess I gotta go back the way I came. Alright, I think that's all there is to do here, but now let's check out this little island, or this little puzzle, rather, right here. Inside, we have got... Ooh, okay. What am I supposed to do here? Ah! We can raise things up and down. So we need to, obviously, connect it such that the power will route through. Okay. Does that work? No. Oh, all 4 of them have to be used and lit up. Of course, it would be too easy otherwise. Ah, this actually might be difficult. Okay. Ah, maybe not that difficult. There we go, a little trial and error. A little bit of a 3D puzzle there. And we get... Ooh, nice! Another token. Got Time Rune 7. Alright. Okay, I guess we're done now in this little area, so we're off to... What was the name of it? Where Rock, I believe? Wolf Rock, yes, alright. I assume you know how to get there, Fardouche. So lead the way. Choo-choo! I love that you can whistle the train. That's so fun. Yeah, if I was Where Rock, where would I be? Maybe right there? Is that Where Rock? Looks kind of spooky. Where Rock-esque. Wolf Rock Station, yes. I keep calling it Where Rock. Wolf Rock, come on, get it together. Alright, this is the place we need to go, and before we head there, I do see Where Lake here. Interesting, let's do some more fishing. This place looks awfully gloomy, but it does appear there are some fish in the pond, so we'll check that out. Hey, there's also a dude here. What's up? Threw my warlock figurine in the lake. Yes, I did. Fishing's way more fun anyway. I made a special magnet to fish it out, but I'll only share it with a master angler. Still haven't caught all species of goodie bags? Come on, there's only 4 of them. Ah, so back in the town of Horloge, we saw a few guys who said that they wouldn't play with us until we had a warlock figurine. Well, it looks like we know how to get that warlock figurine, and to do so we need to become a master fisherman. Now, I believe I've already fished up 3 different types of goodie bags. I'm pretty sure I fished up small, medium, and large, so hopefully the final one is here? I mean, that item there in the middle looks awfully suspicious. I'm not sure how to get it interested, though. Hey, buddy. Do you want my... Oh, or actually, maybe that's the warlock figurine that I can't get without the special magnet, meaning I should just focus on trying to catch the fish first. Yeah, that probably makes sense. What do we have here? Is this a new type of goodie bag? This is a medium goodie bag. I think I already have the medium goodie bag. Let's see. Where are these guys? That's the big goodie bag. So what's left? Did I catch them all now? Oh, I did it! Yes! Okay, I guess I didn't have the medium goodie bag. I don't know. You did it! Here, as promised, we got the magnet hook! Fantastic. Okay, so with this, I guess we can fish up the warlock figurine, which is this thing here, I assume. Yeah. Nice! We've become a master fisherman! Fishing up all those goodie bags. And now we'll get ourselves a warlock figurine, too, if all goes well. Nice! That was a full chest we just fished out. Inside, we found the warlock figurine. Very nice. Let's take a closer look at that. Makes the warlock class playable in wheels. And like I said, most importantly, it'll actually allow us to play wheels with some of the people back in town who wouldn't give me a second glance until I had one. So, there you have it. Wait, can I jump in? Yay! Swimming with the fishies. I mean, the goodie bags. That's cool. May it bring you joy and good luck. Thank you, Master Fisherman. Alright, let's take our spoils and head on out of here. Next up, Wolf Rock. Please present your wear ticket. Here it is. Valir, wait! Wait, it's you who needs to keep up. Alright, welcome to Wolf Rock, everybody. I gotta give it up to Valir's evil twin. She's kinda cool. I don't know why there's a merchant here, but you know what? We'll take advantage of his services and, well, see what he has for sale. The Daredevil's Raiment is an upgrade for Zale, so we'll purchase and equip that for him. He also sells the recipe for caramel corn, which we already have, so we're good on that for now. What we should do, though, is rest at the campfire and do a little bit of cooking. Since the last time we cooked, we've picked up a lot of supplies, so we should be able to make, yep, lots of caramel corn. Yummy. And we don't need to make any ice cream or barba papa. If I could get a few more kernels though and make some regular popcorn, that would be nice. He's just selling regular popcorn. Maybe I'll just buy like 3. Alright, we should be all kitted out now. Let's save our game, and now we're ready to explore the next area, Lycanthropic Rage. Can't wait to deal with that up close and personal. We'll call it a day here before we delve too far into the Wolf Rock area, but thank you all so much for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed the mini games and exploring a little bit of the new world here. When we return, we'll be starting to climb up Wolf Rock.